AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
David Price will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Now at the plate, Robert Charles. He'll lead things off here. Bottom half first.
The third baseman, Robert Charles.
Hey, we got no outs here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. Long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
One down.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Another full count pitch on its way. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here at home first. At the plate, Chris Estrella, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1 strike.
All right.
Veras leads off first with 1 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, we got 1.
The 2-2 one more time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, 1 pitch is a knuckleball that misses 1-1.
Hey, no outs here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Peterson is there, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
1-1, the count to Clint Frazier.
We're playing 11.
Back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Now to the plate, Eric Merritt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Eric.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0.
What is
30
this?
years of age. Could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the day 3rd in voting among first basemen.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos De La Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 out.
Liner toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Ollie Durbin. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. At the plate, Robert Charles. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman, Robert.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Tino Veras. He drew a walk his first time up. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the knuckleball floats a bit that time as it's taken high. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The next 3-2. Now on to first, we'll see if they can get 2. 1 there. On to first, the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
The right fielder, Chris.
First pitch of the at-bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vargas on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Ronald Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a knuckleball. 1-1.
No outs here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Roll it up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The catcher, number 5.
Into the box now, Carlos De La Cruz. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Durbin.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
One out now.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 0-2 delivery. Count remains at 0-2. Ref Snyder, the runner at third. Frazier on second. De La Cruz is over at first with one away. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. The 0-1 hit high in the air down the right field line, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We played 4 full. The Mud Hens lead it 2-1.
Let's go, guys. Give me some more.
So coming to the plate, Tino Veras. He'll lead things off as we begin the home
The
fifth.
designated hitter, Tino Vera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Reyes giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Let's go. Let's go. Good going, boys.
Striding in once again, Chris Estrella. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Estrella.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
We're playing 11.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball in the corners of the zone all game long.
Castro takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in once again, Ronald Pena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, come on now.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost in ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Rob Refsnyder. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors.
Let's go, guys. We're holding it down.
We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mud Hens are on top, 2-1.
Let's go.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He singled his last time up.
The left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Frazier.
The fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Hey, we got no one here.
How are you gonna do this? All right.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Oh man, come
Got
on,
through
bro.
the 5th, all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
One strike.
Laid off the knuckler there, and it cost him 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in, Eric Merritt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
One down. One down.
Line drive to left.
Relay, here we go.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Nobody.
He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Please. Now pitching to
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Red Sox, 3 runs.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.